Hey you guys, welcome to a new episode of Food and a Single Guy with me, your very own AMARU. Now I realize that it's been ages since I've uploaded a new video to this channel, but baby, when I tell you that I have been busy, I've had a lot of, and I still have by the way, a lot of personal business to deal with. It occupies a lot of my time. In addition to that, I have a job, the bills have to be paid, and on top of that, I have to take care of myself, and I'm working on some new music. Yeah, and let me tell you something else. When life happens, everything else has to take a back seat. At least that's the way it goes in my life. But if you want to keep up with me, I suggest that you subscribe to my artist channel too, which is AMARU Online. In fact, I'm going to post a link right here to that channel. No, what I'm going to do, I'm going to post a link to my most recent video on that channel. Now in that video, I will give you an impression of what it's like of me working in the studio. And like I said, I'm working on some new music. I think you're gonna like my song. I love it. I really do love it. I'm very happy with, what we've accomplished so far, and I can't wait to finish the song and present it to you with a nice music video and all of that beautiful stuff. So click on this link and make sure that you have the annotations to this video turned on. If you turn off the annotations, you're not gonna see this link, and I'm gonna look like a complete schmagaggy holding my hand up like this, pointing to a link that may not appear on your screen, okay? So turn on the annotations to the video and click on this link. Now let's get cooking. No, before we get to cooking, I have to welcome a ton of new subscribers to the cooking channel. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, drop them below and I will always reply to your comments, all right? I'm one of those people, yes. Now we can get to cooking. Now what I'm gonna cook on this video is something that is so common, so traditional, so delicious. It's yet again a home-cooked meal from my beloved country. And what I'm gonna cook are bitter greens with salted beef and dried shrimp. Now, I can see your thought bubble. Salted beef and dried shrimp. Trust me when I tell you that not only is it a common combination of ingredients in my country, it is also a winning combination, and it's a sure attack to your taste buds in a positive sense of the word. All right? Now, what we're going to do first, we're going to tenderize the salted beef, and the way you do that, you boil it in water until it's nice and tender. That will take away almost 80 to 85% of the salt. When the salted beef is tenderized, you're going to chop it into nice little chunks like so. And then you're going to set them to one side because we're going to use them later. Now what we're going to do next, we're going to soak the dried shrimp in some boiled water like so, to make them more pliable, to soften them up a little bit. And after a good 5 to 7 minutes, we drain them and set them to one side. Now let's move on to the greens. As you can see, they have a very thick stem. Now before you cook these leaves, you have to remove the thick central vein in the leaf. And this is how you do it. Next, you're going to wash the greens and drain them and set them to one side, because now you're all set to do the actual cooking. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you will know that most of my country's cooking consists of one-pan dishes. This one is no different. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to heat a generous amount of oil in a pan. Then we're going to saute our onion or garlic or tomato. And for this dish in particular, we're going to need half of a Scotch Bonnet pepper. Trust me when I tell you that it's going to enhance the flavor of your dish. It's not going to make you run to the nearest well to drink all the water in that well, but it will definitely add some kind of a spice to your dish. Okay, moving on, because we're going to saute these ingredients anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes on medium-high heat. Don't forget to stir occasionally because you don't want things to burn. After that, you're going to add the salted beef. You're going to give that a bit of a stir. And then you allow that to simmer for anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes on medium-high heat. Next, you're going to add a little bit of ground pepper or black pepper if you so desire. Now add the shrimp and your stock cubes and give that a good stir. And like I said before, don't forget that the salted beef has enough salt for this entire dish, so don't go crazy with the stock cubes or extra salt. Now add a droplet of water and allow to simmer for a couple of minutes. And now for the moment supreme, you add the greens. Give that a good stir because you want the greens to be coated with all the ingredients. And don't turn down the heat, you guys. Make sure that the heat is turned up. Anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes tops will be sufficient for these greens to be cooked. Now when it's all done, it should look a little something like this. And baby, it was to die for. I can tell you that the craving that I had for these greens is now completely satisfied. Now before I say goodbye, I want to direct your attention to the official Food and the Single Guy page on Facebook. If you don't see a video here on YouTube, you may hop on down to the official Facebook page where I will post a lot of things pertaining to food. Alright? And don't forget to subscribe to my artist channel also. Let me take this opportunity, you guys, to thank you for watching yet another one of my videos, and hopefully you'll join me again on another one. Have a good weekend, and I will speak to you very soon. Goodbye.